Mr. Trouble, come walking this way. The year gone by feels like one long day. But I'm alive, and I'm feeling alright. I run that hard road out of Heartbreak City, built a roadside carnival of hurt and self-pity. It was all wrong. But now I'm moving on. There ain't no church bells ringing, no, there ain't no flags unfurled. It's just me and you and the faith we're bringing into the real world. Into the real world. I built a shrine in my heart. It wasn't pretty to see, made out of fool's gold and memories. Oh, and the tears they cried. But now I'm heading out over the rise. I'm searching for one clear moment of love and truth. I still got a little faith. Oh, but what I need is some proof tonight, and I'm looking for it in your eyes. There ain't no church bells ringing, no, there ain't no flags unfurled. It's just me and you and the hope we're bringing into the real world. Into the real world. Well, tonight I just wanna shout. I feel my soul waist deep and sinking into this black river of doubt. I wanna rise and walk along the riverside, and when the morning comes, no, I don't wanna hide. I will stand right by your side with my arms open wide. I'm gonna ask some questions. I might look for some help. I'm tired of running scared. So baby, let's get our bags packed. We'll take it from here to hell, to heaven and back. And if love is hopeless, if it's hopeless at best, well, come on, put on your party dress, 'cause it's ours tonight. We're rolling with a tumbling dice. There ain't no church bells ringing, no, there ain't no flags unfurled. This year it's just me and you and the love we're bringing into the real world. Into the real world. Into the new world. Welcome everybody, Happy New Year. imagine the moment of breaking out through the silence and all the things that we both might say. The wretched desert takes its form, the jackal proud and tight. In search of you, I feel my way through slowest heaving night. Whatever fear invents, I swear it makes no sense. I reach out through the border fence. Come down, come talk to me. Of desire, unuttered words hold fast. With reptile tongue, the lightning lashes, powers built to last. And darkness creeps in like a thief and offers no relief. Say, why are you shaking like a leaf? Now come talk to me. Please talk to me. Won't you please come talk to me? Unlock this misery. If you only talk to me. I did not come to steal. This is all so unreal. So can you show me how you feel? Come on now, talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Earthly power sucks shadowed milk from sleepy tears undone, from nipple skin as smooth as silk. The bugles blow as one. You lie there with your eyes half closed, like there's no one there at all. There's a tension pulling on your face. Come on, come talk to me. Won't you please talk to me? Won't you please come talk to me? Just like it used to be. Come on now, talk to me. Talk to me. Come talk to me. Can't imagine the moment of breaking out through the silence, all the things that we both might say. In our hearts it will not be denied, till we're both on the same damn side. All the future's blown away. I said, please talk to me. Won't you please come talk to me? Unlock this misery. Come on, talk to me. I did not come to steal. This is so unreal. And you asked me how I feel. Come on, talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Thanks. It's damn good to see you guys. You're hearing that theme of a conversation. We are upon a new year. Lucky 13 is what has been in my head. Boy, I think after the year of 2012 and doom, the thought of doom, that all of a sudden, now we are in 2013, and I'm ready to have more of a lucky year. And it's kind of funny. Tonight is a New Year's celebration, just stepping into like a new clean slate into places that we're dreaming to go this year. And we make those promises to ourselves on New Year's Eve that we're going to do something that makes us a little bit more us. And tonight we'll put that energy out. And we'll see how that goes. I'm a living sunset, got diamonds in my bones. Push me to the edge, but my will is stone. I believe in a better way. Take your face out of your hands and clear your eyes. You got a right to your dreams, so don't be denied. I believe in a better way. Oh, I believe in a better way. What good is a man who won't take a stand? And what good is a cynic with no better plan? I believe in a better way. Reality is sharp, 'cause it feels like a knife. And everyone I know is in the fight of their life. I believe in a better way. Oh, I believe in a better way. I'm a living sunset, got diamonds in my bones. Push me to the edge, but my will is stone. I believe in a better way. Oh, now I believe in a better way. Oh, I believe in a better way. Whisper, whisper in my ear. See, I will not be alone this time. I still hear my Father saying, don't run too far from home this time. Don't go too far. I ran far from here. Somewhere I closed my eyes. I tried not to disappear, but oh, I had to hide my heart from these lies. 'Cause I knew it, I could feel it in my gut. I had to turn away and close my eyes, I couldn't take it anymore today. Just like a remedy, a vision all in white. Why did she set me free? Only just to break my heart tonight. I opened up my heart. Should I try? Should I open up my heart? Look at the truth. Stare up to the sky. Hope for a change. Sometimes I shout, sometimes I scream. I seem to break the line. I wake up in a dream, too close to see, just close enough this time. Oh, this time. Oh, this time. Oh, this time. This time wasted, so much time. Still no heart can I call mine. I look and I can't see at all. What if I fail? What if I fall this time? What if I fall? Should I even jump at all? Just go. Sometimes I shout, sometimes I scream. I mean, ice cream. It's an order, yeah, right? Ice cream, which is what I do too. And in fact, I like 32 flavors in there. 32 flavors. I like 32. This next song is a song a friend of mine and I wrote. Brendan Lake, another a sailor friend of mine when I was on the East Coast. We'd sail into a town, play a little bit of music, and then sail out again. And the sailboat I was on was called Serendipity, and the sailboat he was on is called Dignity, and that Serendipity and Dignity would sail off. And here's a song about sailing off. Torn page of my life out there, somewhere in midair to my despair. For I can feel what is on your mind, and I can see behind your eyes. Don't push me to the wayside, no, 'cause I am looking inside, and I don't see what I'm supposed to be, so I'm being clear, and it's not clear. Does anybody know what's going on here? tide. The water flows around our side. For we are from the salt and tide. Wind blows and gives us a ride. Well, I am going to take a chance right now, 'cause I can see the black sheep dance, and this feels like I'm in a trance. So I'm gonna go against the flow, and this is going to last till the black ships pass. Serendipity and dignity, for the nights are long, but I can still see. I can see the lighthouse, I will stand brave. For I can see my own bow wave. Pretty girl cried, she covered her face in the corner of the garden by the cold slate, and I did not know what to say. So I just turned and I walked away, and I walked these streets all through the night, through all my pain into the morning rain. And I watched that city disappear into my rear view mirror. I drove all day and all through the night, drove all my pain into the morning light. A torn page of my life out there somewhere. Thank you. On the 30th of January, the city of Redmond turned 100 years old. 100 years old. 100 years ago, people were here saying this is where we're gonna be, and start a neighborhood. And that night, there was a big bonfire held at City Hall. What a good idea to have a bonfire and ask the neighborhood to come out, like a 50-foot bonfire, like a huge bonfire. And as us and our tribe were all walking up, you could hear the bagpipes first, bagpipes and snare drums. And we come around City Hall, which is just right at the end of this drive here. You see the blazing fire. And there's a few thousand people there. And to come around and hear bagpipes and see this fire, it was a feeling of actually being from here and being of this town, of how do we celebrate being here for 100 years. We burn a fire, we come out, and we stand around that together and dream of what the next 100 years are going to be like. So that night after the bagpipes played, a great local band, Celtic Fire, was there to play. And Celtic Fire, under the leadership of Scott Beethan, invited me up to play the last two songs there. So I got to play some songs written in Redmond about Redmond. And so they're here tonight. Just want to say thank you for that opportunity. And Celtic Fire will be back here next Friday night, next Friday night, to play some music. And this is the song I played, wrote it in Marymore Park, not thinking anything other than it was a nice spring day and the grass had been growing tall. So you can hide in a little spot and let the world pass you by and and write a song. Believing in the backbeat, dreaming in the backseat, turning on the radio and dialing up the inner flow, rolling up a little hope, burning down and let it smoke. There's something in me that's trying to be. Oh, throw it all away. Don't hold back tomorrow for the sake of yesterday. Open your eyes up wide. Let a painter help you see what a poet can't describe, and a singer make you feel what a dancer holds inside. In the heat of the sunshine, in the summer when her heart was mine, and making love in the tall grass, the way she could move her, falling into soft scaling and knowing I could come in, the taste of bliss caught in a kiss. Oh, throw it all away. Don't hold back tomorrow for the sake of yesterday. Open your eyes up wide. Let a painter help you see what a poet can't describe, and a singer make you feel what a dancer holds inside. Don't hold it inside. Play the moment like a sweet song and drink it up until it's all gone. Stand like the sunrise, be the truth behind the lies. In your heart you gotta hold fast, and nothing here is meant to last. There's something in me that's trying to get free. Oh, throw it all away. Don't hold back tomorrow for the sake of yesterday. Open your eyes up wide. Let a painter help you see what a poet can't describe, and a singer make you feel what a dancer holds inside. You can run, but you can't hide. Believing in the backbeat, dreaming in the back seat. Thanks, guys. It was such a cold night that it was hard for the fingers to even play. And I had the opportunity to, the spring of 2011, to play a concert, or play a bunch of concerts in the Himalayas, heading to Mount Everest, to play some of the highest concerts ever played. And it was cold there too. Here's a song about dreaming up mountaintops. I've got a mountain to climb before I get over this hill. I got the world to unwind before I ever sit still. I've got a hard road to hoe before my seed is sown. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. I've got so much to put down before that's all she wrote, and I've got so much to give, for my heart ain't so broke. I've got to find myself before I can ever be alone. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. There's this man I never met before, but looks a lot like me. And there's this little place called heaven that I'll probably never see. And there's this thing called peace of mind that I have never known. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. There's this ocean of reason I can't explain, and there's the weight of the world like a ball and a chain, and there's this black hole inside me I fill up with stone. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. I've got a long way to get before I get back home. Thanks. Home. That's what the holidays has been about, seeing family, celebrating whatever traditions we celebrate, and it's good to see that we got together as a family and we're still all alive and everybody's still speaking to each other and all the holiday stuff. And play one more song about home and then bring up Dylan Warnick to come play with me a little bit. You give me a little more in the monitors, Kevin. This is a song about the family dog, Sam, who sits through it all and sees it. My name is Sam and I'm the family dog. I lie around sleeping all day long. While Trevor's at school, I'm home alone. And I run to the door when Trevor gets home. And he hugs my neck and he says my name. He throws the ball for a while, then he's off again. And it's just a few minutes of his time, and I'm just another stop on his way. But those few minutes he's all mine are the best few minutes of my whole day. My name is Trevor and I'm in the 6th grade. My dad is named Ben and he works long days. After school, I'm home alone. And I run to the door when my dad gets home. And he ruffles my hair and we talk about stuff. He makes me dinner and I go to bed. And it's just a few minutes of his time. And I'm just another stop along the way. But those few minutes, he's all mine, are the best few minutes of my whole day. My name is Ben and I'm a single dad. My father's in a home and he's getting real bad. Well, I go to see him with Trevor and Sam, but most of the time he don't know who I am. But sometimes there is a light in his eyes. He says my name, we talk about stuff. And it's just a few minutes of his time. And I am just another stop along the way. But those few minutes, he's all mine, are the best few minutes of my whole day. I'm an old man and I've lost my mind, and I can't tell what's real most of the time. But there's a boy named Trevor and a man named Ben, and I've seen them before, but I'm not sure when. And they always bring a dog named Sam, who licks my face and lays his head in my hand. And it's just a few minutes of his time, and I am just another stop along the way. But those few minutes, he's all mine, are the best few minutes of my whole day. My name is Sam and I'm the family dog. I lie around sleeping all day long. Thanks. I'd like to bring another local fella up. Dylan, you want to cause some trouble with me? I dare you. You're having too much fun sitting with your lady, enjoying the show. Here, I'll give you that one.
Okay. That's an old country music honor.
Right? But then... my God, I'd forgotten that until just now.
Popped into my head.
That's totally.
I thought that was the place.
That's a learning
Rough
moment.
gig,
That's a
yeah.
rough gig.
You want your capo?
Oh yeah, sure. Because that gives you an unfair advantage if I give you a capo. There's a microphone over there if you feel like signing it.
Check, check.
If I can get it out, if I can spell it out, would you hear me when I tell you about what I gotta say before it gets too late? It's not as easy as they said it'd be, but there is something that feels right tonight. There's something right about you and me. You're like the color of a burning book. You're the color of a sideways look from an undercover cop in a comic book. You're the color of a storm in June. Hell, you're the color of the moon. You're the color of the night. Yeah, that's right. You're the color of a fight. You move me, you're like the color, the colored part of the Wizard of Oz movie. We're like Romeo and Juliet. We're like 40 dogs and cigarettes. We're like good times that haven't happened yet. But, well, I can tell you just where we're gonna be at when the whole world falls to the sea. We'll be living ever after happily. All the boys take you for granted, tell you what they want with their eyes all slanted. And I don't like the way they look at you, no, no, no. I don't like the way they talk to you, no. I don't like the way they talk to you. Wouldn't let them talk to you like that. So pal, put 'em up high and reach for the ceiling. Tell 'em I don't walk, damn it, I'm reeling. It ain't no crime, just dreams, swear stealing. Anything to get 'em more of this feeling. You take the high and I'll take the low. We'll get there before you know. We ain't got no time to waste. We got too much life to taste. But we're like Romeo and Juliet. We're like 40 dogs and cigarettes. We're like good times that haven't happened yet. But well, and I can tell you just where we're gonna be at when the whole world falls to the sea. We'll be living ever after happily. Sometimes you remind me of a moonbeam, like the ghost of a moonbeam out on the beach. Down by the coast, you slip into the night like the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. So come out tonight, come out with me, baby. Throw the careful into the crazy. Turn a sky black into a sky blue. Turn a close shave into a yoo-hoo. Everything I say is true. Light a fire, I'm gonna burn a few. Light a fire, I'm gonna burn a few. I'm gonna do what you wanna do. We're like Romeo and Juliet. We're like 40 dogs and cigarettes. We're like good times that haven't happened yet, but I can tell you just where we're gonna be, yeah, when the whole world falls to the sea. We'll be living ever after happily. If I can get it out, if I could spell it out, do you hear me when I tell you about what I gotta say before it gets too late? It's not as easy as they said it'd be, but there is something right about you and me, yeah, something right about you and me. Mr. Dylan Warnick tonight, hanging out with me. That feels really good, Dylan. Feels really, really good. Okay, let's see. Lights out tonight, trouble in the heartland. Got a head-on collision just smashing in my guts, man. I'm caught in a crossfire that I don't understand. But there's one thing I know for sure, I don't give a damn for the same old played out scenes. I don't give a damn for just the in-betweens. Like I got my heart, I got my soul, I got control right now. And I believe in the love that can save me, and I believe in the faith that can raise me, and I believe, and I hope, and I pray that one day this may raise me above these badlands. We gotta live it every day, and the broken heart stance is the price we all must pay. Keep pushing till it's understood, till these badlands start treating us good. Until the badlands start treating us good. Push. In the fields till you get your back burning, working in the wheel till you get your facts learned. Well, I got my facts learned real good right now. Oh, men wanna be rich, rich men wanna be king, and the king ain't satisfied till he rolls everything. Gonna go out tonight, I'm gonna find out what I got. I'm gonna find out who I am through these badlands. And I believe in the love that can save me, and I believe in the faith that can raise me, and I believe, and I hope, and I pray that one day this may raise me above these badlands. You gotta live it every day, and the broken heart stance is the price we all must pay. Push until it's understood, till these badlands start treating us good. Push, 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 till they tell us the truth. Push, 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 push. Oh. That it ain't no sin to be glad you're alive. Gonna find one face that ain't looking through me. Gonna find one place I'm gonna spit in the face of these badlands. We gotta live it every day, and the broken heart stance is the price we all must pay. Keep pushing till it's understood, till the badlands start treating us good. We'll push, push, push. Step into a new year. Push, push. The world is changing. Change, change, change. To the wind of my soul. And where I end up, oh, I think only God really knows. Only God really knows. Listen to the music, but it falls far below. I let the music take me where my heart wants to go. Where my heart wants to go. I listen to the muse, but they fall far below. I let the music take me where my heart wants to go. Dylan Warnick plays in a band called Dylan Warnick and the Dismal Tides, and he is a strong force on the music scene. So is his lady, Courtney. It's just, wherever two or more musicians gather and respect each other, you have a music scene. And Little Redmond in our music scene right here. It's amazing what you find when you start pulling people out of the evergreens. Tonight, turning over, spinning it for a few solo songs. Please give another round of applause for Mr. Dylan Warnick.
I'll do that one you said you liked.
Yeah.
See if I remember it. This is a surprise. It's a good night tonight, huh? I'm gonna do a new song. It's about everybody's hometown. Is this anybody's hometown? Is anybody born and raised here? Yeah. You just didn't get out, right? Well, then this song, this isn't too bad of a hometown. If you came from my hometown, you'd write a song like this. Well, I wish that I was back in the town from where I came. The bartenders were surly, but at least they knew my name. And the women looked like my mother, but they acted like my dad. Oh, who'd have ever thought that I'd miss them this bad? Yes, I wish that I was back where I know every road. They all lead to nowhere, but at least it's nice to know. And all my friends are doing the same thing every day, talking shit and wasting all the time away. Wish I was talking shit and wasting all my time away. 'Cause out here nobody knows me. And back there, where they're sorry that they do, it's true, but at least they do. Well, I wish that I was back where all my pets are buried and all my uncles' names, they seem to rhyme with Larry, and where Christmases are letdowns but New Year's is a hoot, and the cops won't pull you over because they've been drinking too. Yes, I wish that I was back in the town from where I came. The bartenders were surly, but at least they knew my name, and the women looked like my mother, but they acted like my dad. Oh, who'd have ever thought that I'd miss them this bad? Even I never thought that I'd miss them this bad. 'Cause out here nobody knows me. And what's worse, nobody wants to. Yeah, the bartenders won't serve me, and the cops just wanna bug me, and the women think I'm ugly, and they treat me like I'm ugly, make me feel like I'm nothing, and the roads, they are confusing, well, they are always winding right along. I just want one to wind me home. Courtney, will you sing one with me? Will you? The one you know. Come on. What's really awkward is she broke up with me 5 minutes before I got up here. Just kidding. Take me back. This is a song my band did, and it's actually available online. We released a single and then recorded a whole album, and I decided I didn't like it, so now we have to record it again, but the single's good. We're playing the Tractor Tavern this next Tuesday. We're headlining. This song's called Come On Over. Singing about traveling, but lately I ain't left. And singing about dreaming, but lately I ain't slept. Just been feeling lonely with every breath I breathe. Where's my woman? You don't wanna hear with me. Caroline, won't you come on over? Won't you come and treat me right? Make love to me, baby, stay a while. It's a mean old world, ain't a question at all. just to watch you fall. And lately I'm a falling, and lately I can't stop. Where's my woman? Only she could lift me up. Caroline, won't you come on over? Won't you come and treat me right? Make love to me, baby, stay a while. I want you to take these twisted thoughts, honey, unravel them on the floor. Won't you take my beating heart, honey, and match it to yours? Caroline, won't you come on over? Won't you come and treat me right? Make love to me, baby, stay a while. Ah, come on. What? Another one? Oh, okay. What do you want to do? What should we do? Sweet Carolina? Yeah, just do it. Huh? We're gonna do a Ryan Adams song. This is we didn't plan for this.
I went down to Houston and I stopped in St. Tom. I passed up the station for the bus, just trying to find me something, but I wasn't sure just what. Man, I ended up with pockets full of dust. I went on to Cleveland and I ended up insane. I bought a borrowed suit and learned to dance. I was spending money like the way it likes to rain. Then I ended up with pockets full of cane. Oh my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home. I ain't never been to Vegas, but I gambled up my life, building new spring boats. I'd race to Suriname. I was spending money like the way it likes to rain. Funny how they say that some things never change. Oh my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh my sweet disposition, may you like things are closing in. The sunset's just my light bulb burning out. I miss Kentucky and I miss my family. Oh, the sweetest winds they blow across the south. Oh, my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home. May you one day carry me home.
Another round of applause for Courtney and Dylan. I'll play a few and then bring you back up.
All right, I'm gonna go smoke.
Totally. Thanks, Dylan. Okay. Let's get the video ready. Yeah. It was a crazy end to it was a crazy 2012, and it took me a little bit to kind of piece together something I wanted to do. In dedication to the school shootings. There's just an understanding of a world that we're living in right now of bipartisan argument and guns getting into the wrong hands, and it's very American to be a gun, and I'm a cowboy too, but there's just it's legal to own a gun, but it's not necessarily legal to or the quality of manhood isn't really there. So I wanted to bring up a video. I was touched by the fact, let's turn my vocals down just a little bit. I was touched by the fact that Obama came out and addressed it, and I kept watching that video, and I wanted to, while I was watching it, I was playing, and this song came out. Let's try it. Elected again 2 times, right? Didn't you get a little nervous towards the end too? It was like, oh.
This afternoon I spoke with Governor Malloy and FBI Director Mueller. I offered Governor Malloy my condolences on behalf of the nation and made it clear he will have every single resource that he needs to investigate this heinous crime, care for the victims, counsel their families. We've endured too many of these tragedies in the past few years. And each time I heard the news, I react not as a president, but as anybody else who
sun is setting on this century,
And that was especially true today.
and we are armed
I know there's
to the
not
teeth.
a parent in America who doesn't feel the same
We're all working
that I do.
together now
The majority of
to
those who
make
died
our
today were
lives
children,
mercifully brief.
beautiful little kids between the ages of 5 and 10 years old.
And school kids keep trying to teach us what guns are all about. Confuse liberty with weaponry
Birthdays,
and watch our kids
weddings,
act it out.
kids of their own.
And every year, just like Christmas,
Among the fallen were
some
also
kid
teachers,
gets the milk fed.
men and women who devoted their lives to
suburban
helping our
blues.
children fulfill their dreams. So our
And
hearts are
reaches
broken
for his
today
available arsenal
for the parents,
and saunters off
grandparents, sisters,
to
and
make
brothers
the
of these
news.
little children, and for the families of those who were lost.
and the women in the middle
Our hearts are broken for the parents of the
are
survivors.
learning what poor women
Lord,
have
as
always
blessed as they are to
known,
have their children home tonight. They know that their
that
children
the edge is closer than you
torn
think
away from them too early, and there are no
when your
words
men bring the guns home.
As a country, we have been through this too many times.
And look at where the prophets are.
Newton or
That's
Shopping
how
Mall in Oregon, or a
you'll
temple in
find the
Wisconsin,
source
or a movie theater in
of
Aurora,
the big
or a
lie
corner in Chicago. These
that you and I
neighborhoods are our
know
neighborhoods.
so
Children
well.
are our children. We're going to have to come together and take meaningful action.
And by the time it takes this cultural death wish to run its course,
What I know every parent in America
they're gonna make a
is how their
pretty
children
penny,
hold tighter. We'll tell them,
and they're all going to hell.
and we'll remind each other how to love one another. But there are families in Connecticut who cannot do that tonight, and they need all of us right now. In the hard days to come, that community
He
needs
said
us
the chickens all
to be at our
come home
best
to
as
roost.
Americans, and I will do
Yeah,
everything.
you know
in my powers
Malcolm
present to help.
predicted the flood.
Because while nothing can fill the space,
Are we
of a
really
child,
gonna
a
sleep
loved one,
through another
all of us
century
can extend a hand to
while
those
the
who need
rich prophet
to remind them
off
that
our
we are there
blood?
for them, that we are praying for them,
True may take
that
some
the love they felt
doing
for those they lost
to see
was not
this
just in their memories, but
all
also
doing
in ours.
done. But in my
May God bless the memory of the
humble
victims. And in the words of
opinion,
Scripture,
here's what I
heal the
suggest we do.
and bind up their wounds.
Open fire on Hollywood. Open fire on MTV. Open fire on NBC, on CBS, and on ABC. Open fire on the NRA and all the lies they told us along the way. Open fire on each weapons manufacturer while he's giving head to some Republican senator. And if I hear one more time about a fool's right to his tools of rage, I'm gonna take all my friends, I'm gonna move to Canada, and we're gonna die of old age. Oh, oh, Yeah, right. Sometimes you just gotta say it out, and rage is one of those funny things. And we look so good at not doing it, but we feel it. And rage has been a topic in my world through this fall, stepping into winter. Just finished filming a independent film called Brother, in which I play a fella, that has a lot of rage. And we filmed it here at Soul Food. We filmed it on Super 8 old grainy film. Dirk was in the film, and Craig was in the film, and Taylor was in the film, and so I got to write a song about being at that place of rage, and where you go with it. I'd like to play the song. Never played it out before. It's a little sneak preview to something from the film. There ain't no use in even trying. I can't see the light through all the lying, when there's still so much to say, and you just turn and walk away. I got no brother here to fight me. There ain't no law that's gonna right me, for I'm a free and honest man with a heavy heart and nowhere left to stand. There ain't no God that's gonna save me. I got no mama here to raise me. Just the memory of your face, holding fast, falling from grace. Thanks. So I believe the film will be released this spring, and we'll have a showing of it here. Excuse me, mister, do you have the time? Or are you so important that it stands still for you? Excuse me, mister, won't you lend me your ear? Or are you not only blind, but do you not hear? Excuse me, mister, isn't that oil in the sea and the pollution in the air, mister? Whose could that be? Well, I'm taking the mister from out in front of your name, 'cause it is the mister like you who puts the rest of us to shame. And I have seen enough. I've seen enough to know I have seen too much. So mister, when you're rattling on heaven's gate, by then it is too late. 'Cause mister, when you get there, they don't ask how much you saved. All they want to know, mister, is what you gave. So excuse me, mister, I'm a mister too, and you're giving mister a bad name, mister like you. So I'm taking the mister from out in front of your name, 'cause it is the mister like you who puts the rest of us to shame. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long, 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 long way from home. Sometimes I feel like a bird in the sky. Sometimes I feel like a bird in the sky. Sometimes I feel like a bird in the sky. A long, long, long way from home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long way from home. Sometimes I feel like freedom is near. Sometimes I feel like freedom is near. Sometimes I feel like freedom is near. And I know I'm so far, far away from home. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home. crossroads between wrong and right. A waking moment at the strike of midnight. Any move that I make will take me from here. You can leave me in the dark with nowhere left to turn. Still my light will shine bright, oh, my mind it will burn. But there is still one thing that can't take away. My hands in the dirt, my eyes open wide. Oh, I live by the rise and the fall of the tide. I will head with my bow and face it into the wind. 'Cause you can ask a man to kill, you can beg a man to bleed, but tell me, where is the honor in taking more than you need? There is still one thing that can't take away. In a country bought by greed and hungry for more, with a crook for a king who has sold us to war. Well, fighting I'll die, but I'll know where I stand. 'Cause you can ask a man to kill, and you can beg a man to bleed, but tell me, where is the honor in taking more than you need? There is still one thing that can't take away. You can blindfold the truth, you can leave me no choice. You can beat me down, oh, and hush my voice. But I'll hold in my heart what they can't understand. For I've lived within the lies we have proudly get fed. And I've been lost into a world with no place to lay my head. There is still one thing that can't take away. There is still one thing that can't, no, take away. Yeah. Thanks. I took that song and I gave it to the Occupy Seattle music movement, and anteed that into their compilation album of over a dozen artists who each gave a song to the awakening, to stand in for what you believe in. And that was the song I gave. And another local artist named Jim Page, who's one of the finest singer-songwriters in Seattle, he gave one of his songs called Over My Dead Body. And I've seen him play it a few times, and I had to learn it myself. So the last time Jim came to play here, I just kind of scanned it by him and said, hey, I learned a new song. And he said, yeah, what's that? And I said, it's one of your songs. And he said, oh, well, you're going down the wrong path. That's what you don't want to do. He was so humble about it, and just a prolific songwriter who single-handedly fought the cause in Seattle to make street performing legal and set up the system for that. We have Jim Page to thank for that. And there's a party, and the kids section have been going all night. It's just been hard to just kind of keep up with. And so I've been trying to play really hard, but whoever's playing back there, it's my daughter. Right. Right, she's learning. We were born in nature, and in nature we will die. Oh, and if we don't make it, it's not because we didn't try. No, it's not because we didn't try. They have all the money, but we have the will, and I would rather be a match than a paper dollar bill. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. They have all the guns, all we are is flesh and blood, but we will multiply in numbers. We will drown them with our flood. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. They say they will incorporate the world over my dead body, over my dead body, over my dead body, over mine. They have all the power, well, that's what they say, but we will turn those tables, take their power away. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We will not be dissuaded, no, we will not turn around. We will face the barricades, we will tear them down. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. They say they will incorporate the world over my dead body, over my dead body, over my dead body, over mine, mine. You can call me a fool, that's alright by me, but I will live to see this good round world breaking free. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. They will incorporate the world over my dead body, over my dead body, over my dead body, over mine. We were born in nature, and in nature we will die. Oh, and if we don't make it, it's not because we didn't try. No, it's not because we didn't try. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA. Over my dead body, over my dead body, over mine. Yeah. It's good to know that a song like that comes from here. Songs are things that can make a change, and there's been that crazy feeling of when thinking about the first show of the new year and coming up with making it a lucky 13. There's just that idea that we pushed so hard to get through 2012, and we did a thing here that night. And there's this funny part where I think there were some people that were a little disheartened that there wasn't a ascension or like all the bad people went away, or we finally learned the secret of life or something, or that the movie 2012 wasn't right. And but it's just a funny thing. And on the day after that, I think everybody just kind of breathed this like deep breath, that there at least wasn't talk of the end of the world coming up. And this year, just kind of walking forward into it, this understanding of feels like it's where the rubber hits the road, and where the things that we were yearning for before, or longing for, and that was the feeling we had, are turning into an actuality. And so this next song is called Message to the people who don't know the change has come already. Come sit down, will you? Talk with me now. Let me see by your eyes there's so much life. We are biding our time for these myths to unwind. All these changes we will confront. So please be well with every place that you go, and look to your soul for the things that you know. For the things that we see cannot forever breathe. With the changes we will confront. You know, some people just won't understand. No, they won't understand these things. They'll say, thank you for your message, but I don't understand. No, I don't understand these things. The sacred land, it has seen many hands. It has wealth and gold, yet it's fragile and old, and all the greedy souls just don't care to know of the changes we will confront. So speak out loud of all the things you are proud, and if you love this coast, keep it clean as it hopes, 'cause the ways that it shines may just dwindle with time, and all the changes we will confront. You know, some people just won't understand. No, they won't understand these things. They'll say, thank you for your message, but I don't understand. No, I don't understand these things. So hold nice and close the ones that get to your soul, 'cause when it is cold, you won't feel so alone. 'Cause the road that you take may just crack and break. All the changes they will confront. With each gift you share, you may heal and repair. With each choice you make, you may help someone's day. Well, I know you are strong. May your journey be long. And now I wish you the best of luck. Well, I know you are strong. May your journey be long. And now I wish you the best of luck. You know, some people just won't understand. No, they won't understand these things. They'll say, thank you for your message, but I don't understand. No, I don't understand these things. Well, I know you are strong. May your journey be long. Now I wish you the best of luck. It happens to the best of us, you know. Yeah, right. And playing a 5-string guitar is easier than playing a 6-string guitar, and so on and so on. It's, oh my gosh. I once played a gig without a sound system in a Rockeson bar, a 3-hour performance with 3 strings. But if you just shout and move a lot with beer, it's like you can kind of make that up. And Dylan, you're still here. Why don't you come on? Oh, wait. Yeah, come on up. We got electric guitar if you feel like it. You know? Why not? We'll play a song, Dylan and I, to end out the show tonight. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for starting the new year with us here at Soul Food. And tomorrow night is open mic, night, so we'll start around dark, which is like at noon now, and we'll play till the last person sings. It's come on out. Everybody gets 3 songs, and the price to play is $10. We stream it live, and so if you got a song in your pocket, bring it out tomorrow night. And then we'll have a showcase performance of the 4 chosen from open mic from Saturday night on next Wednesday night. And then we'll have, let's see, Celtic Fire next weekend, and we'll also have the Occupy Seattle music showcase performance here. Yeah. I knew you were gonna do it, dude. I know, right? We're gonna back up. If we stage dive, we're gonna use this area here. You guys are totally fine with. Stumble, well, I cried, I mumble. When will I find my heart? Oh, again I called you to me and we spoke so easily. I should have known, I should have known. I opened up my heart. Myths of youth make way for the truth. No, not the man that I used to be. Please believe me, what I truly need is just someone's honesty. Someone tell me the truth. Up through the starry, starry night to where we truly belong. Just let me take you with me tonight. You need to hear my song. For me, my heart, my soul, it's been so Mr. Dylan Warnick and Courtney Marie Andrews tonight. My name is Clint. It was nice spending the first Friday of January of 2013, Lucky 13, with you. Sure, absolutely. Hello from Soul Food to Isha, the group at Isha, and this is the Seattle Meditation Center. We were just meditating for the last 2 hours as well. My name is Clint. This is the neighborhood. This is Isha. You can scan everybody, and they can know and hello and from one tribe to another. Yeah, you bet. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. Okay, one more song just to see if I can dare you to play it, and we'll play everybody out tonight. Thanks for coming out tonight, everybody. Love you. First thing I remember, I was lying in my bed. I could not bend no more than 1 or 2. I remember there's a radio coming from the room next door. I heard my mama laugh the way that some ladies do. It was late in the evening, and all the music seeping through. Next thing I remember, I'm walking down the street. I'm feeling alright, I'm with my boys, I'm with my troops, yeah. And down along the avenue, some guys are shooting pool. I heard the sound of a cappella grooves. It was late in the evening, and all the girls out on the stoop. Then I learned to play some lead guitar. I'm underage in this coffee bar. I stepped outside to smoke myself a J. And when I came back to the room, everyone just seemed to move. I turned my amp up loud and I began to play. Oh, I played, well, it was late in the evening, and I blew that room away. into my life that's gonna get that girl no matter what I do. Been in love once before, once or twice I've been on the floor, but I never loved no one the way that I love you. But it was late in the evening, and all the music seeping through. It was late in the evening, and the music seeping through. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Happy New Year.